Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and I have the two new PaintGem sets to share with you here, or at least that's what I expect. If I can get in the bag. So which one's out first? We have Stationery edition. So that's one of their first new ones. I feel like it's been ages. Well, it has been ages since they've had some new releases. But of course, I had to have them both. And then we have the Car History edition. So let's have a little bit of a closer look inside these two. We'll start with Stationery, while that was the one that I opened first. And I'm semi-organised, so I did bring in my bags. This is what I like to store the PaintGem kits in because they take up less space in my itty-bitty craft room. And also the stickers that I use, which are some very, very old misprinted stickers, but I just use... I can't remember how to spell stationery, bear with me. Yeah, they're just some older sort of stickers, and I like to write the name on them because while I do include this in my pouch, I like to put them in alphabetical order on my shelf, tucked in out the way, and it's easier to just sort of flick through them and look at this. So I store them alphabetically so that when I do go to kit one up, I have it ready. But yeah, so I've got my two things ready. The only thing I did forget is the scissors, because I normally chop this and just include both the front and the back, but if I just lay it flat it doesn't fit, so I will have to do that afterwards. But what you're interested in is this part. So as with all PaintGem sets, you do get a toolkit bundle, so I will show you the one. So they do come in this gorgeous little canvas bag. Might be good for some little Christmas gifts around this time of year. But we have a white tray. We have a wax in a little heart tin to keep it dry. We have a pair of plastic tweezers. Have a pen with a single placer. A pen grip. Makes your pen a little bit bulkier, and a 3-placer. So each toolkit comes with that, and I'm just going to bob those aside because I pass those on. But these are the colours for the Stationery edition. Now, they're all standard drills, they're all square drills, as with all PaintGem. I just keep these in this bag, but then I have a tub on the shelf that I just drop them all into. So I keep these as one piece and then this as another. But yeah, gorgeous colours in this one as always. We do have some 310. It's been a while. Is it 12 that there is per one? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It is. So 36, 38, 40. 40 different colours in this set, and I'm already seeing quite a few that I could potentially switch out for diamond dust if I want to. But let's have a look at the actual canvases, because that's the exciting part. These also make very nice gift boxes as well, by the way. Anyway, I digress. Let's get in and have a look at the designs. So we have a typewriter. Look, I love that. I love the look of that. I like the fact the paper's sort of curled over on the top as well. Then we have a pen pot with ruler, scissors, etc. We have a box of colouring pencils. We have a notepad and pencil. Somebody's already getting some work done. Some more stationery bits. What have we got? A stapler, craft knife or box cutter, pins, pens, sharpeners, auditings, all the pretty things. An artist palette, books with an apple for the teacher. They're cute. Some I like set square, ruler, etc. Oh, we have a graph. Gotta love a good graph with a plant in front. Sorry, that light above is actually shining through from the conservatory, so I'm trying to just angle them in different ways so you can see them all. Oh, we have a quill with some fountain pens. Oh, highlighters. These are cute. I ordered these straight up as soon as I saw them, but I didn't look at the actual images in detail. I like doing that when they arrive. Then we have a calculator. We have some scissors and ball clips and pins. Some books or folders. They could possibly be folders. In fact, yeah, I'd say so, with the holes in the middle. We have a notebook. It even tells you, look, even looks like our disc bound kind of notebook. And then last but by no means least, we have a compass. So I very much like that set. In fact, I enjoy doing all sets, but I think that one is going to be a fun one when it comes to it. So I store those in there and then say, I'll get my scissors. In fact, let me grab my scissors. My craft room is not that far enough away for me to be lazy. But what I do is I just chop it by the crease, basically. And I like to keep the back in. This one doesn't have names for the designs. So Megan would have named them on our stickers. It just has 1 to 16. So there's 16 different ones in this, and I keep them both together and then pop them in the front. So I can quite easily see on this which one it is, but when they're all lined up on my bookcase, that's when it's easier for me to see by that tab. So that is set number 1. And then number 2, we have Car History Edition. Always amazes me, some of these sets that they actually think of doing. And like, where does their brain go? All over the place. Okay, oh, there we go. Maybe I should actually look why it's getting stuck. But yeah, this one's Car History Edition. This one does actually have dates for things. So it has from a bike at 1880 all the way up to 2020. For the cars. And the website does, PaintGem's website does have this information as well, if you do want to look at any of it in closer detail. But let me trim those down so that they're ready. And then in this one, we have the toolkit. Oh, we have even more colours. We have a fair chunk of 3799 actually. We have a big chunk of, which is good because I've got that in diamond dust. We do have 310 as well. And then we have grey, but then we do still have a fair amount of colour, which is good. Makes me wonder, they obviously don't put these out in the order they create them. I'm guessing this is what they name them when they start creating them. Anyway, I'm digressing again. So this one actually has, what's that, 46. Trying to do math quick. 46 different colours in this one. That is a chunk. How many have we got as well? Is it 16? It is 16 different designs in this one as well. And of course you get the sticker sheets. And then to get to the actual designs themselves, let's have a look. So these are in order. So this is showing from number 1, but these are all partial drill, so you're not doing anywhere the white is. So they're partial in that way, but they're all about, this size is around 6x4, so they all fit in like a 6x4 inch frame that you'd just your standard photograph frame. They all fit in that, or 10 centimeters by 15. Yeah, but of course your actual amount of drills varies between each set depending on how dense the design is. But here we go. Oh no, it is. It's not a bike. It's a hand crank car. I'm not even going to begin to attempt to know all the names of these cars, though I am pretty sure that it does say them on the website. And the reason I'm saying I'm pretty sure, and I'm trying to go and have a look now, is because I'm certain that Megan put the names of them on the stickers, and I don't think she'd have known. No, they do. She would have been able to figure them out, but I don't think she necessarily would have done. So we have a penny farthing bicycle, a vintage carriage from the 1900s. Then we have the early sedan from 1910. That was Ford, wasn't it? The black Ford. Classic convertible from 1920. Streamlined coupe from 1930. Mid-century sedan from 1940. Retro convertible from 1950. Does that remind anybody else of Greece? Looks like it's got a bit of pink in there for the pink ladies. Then we have, which we're up to, classic luxury car. Is that right? From 1960s. Doesn't have the numbers 1, 2, 3 on here. I keep missing where I'm up to. Wood panel wagon from the 1970s. That reminds me of a TV show as well, and I can't remember the name of it. A sport coupe from 1980. An executive sedan from 1990. A modern SUV from the 2000s. A compact coupe from 2010. A performance car from 2010. Ooh. An off-road SUV from 2010. They got a few cars. And then a futuristic hypercar from 2020. Aren't they fun? I think they're awesome. I don't know if they are all logistically correct. They look about right to me, that's for sure. I'm sure there'll be some car enthusiast who may say a little bit different, but maybe just don't tell them the years and just, you know, do this little set and frame a few. For somebody who enjoys their cars is always good. Or you can just do them like me, purely for the fun of it, because that's what I enjoy doing these for. There are absolutely loads and loads of different sets. I think I am on about half and half at the moment. Half of the sets that I have I've done, the other half I haven't, and I've done a lot. They have a lot of sets. That one's up to 64. I don't know what number we're up to on what they've released, but believe me, it's a lot. So even if these designs don't spark your interest, there are plenty of other designs on their website for you to have a look at. I will pop a link and a discount code down below for you in case you fancy any. But I did purchase these with my own pennies because these are one of my diamond painting heck yes kits. I have two types of kits that are a heck yes, regardless of what the design is, to a certain extent, but primarily, regardless of what the design is, I really enjoy doing the PaintGem minis. And I've unboxed a few of my other heck yeses recently too. So yeah, Let me know which is your favourite, whether you got one, whether you got both. I know there are a few other people who collect them a little bit like I do. Hopefully they get them completed a little bit quicker than what I do. But yeah, I am more than happy to pop these into my stash. They are also, yeah, I'm pretty sure these are going to go in my lineup. I'm about to kit up another PaintGem set. So we shall see which one it picks, whether it picks the new or whether it picks one of my older ones. Either way, I'll be happy. But thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.